And the last that we have for this set is Final Fantasy XIV, Scions and Spellcraft. Alright, let's get into it. We've done enough ramblings in these videos, so let's get on with it. And if you caught what I said in one of the earlier videos, I've been playing A Realm Reborn for a very long time, but it burns me out every single time that I play it. So I get excited, I start playing again, then I stop because I get bored. Then I go back. It's a back and forth. I do intend to finish it and play through Shadowbringers and the other expansions that are included in the free trial. I do not have a paid account just yet. I figure I might as well take advantage of the benefit. Deck box. All right. Let's see. So for this one, same as with 6. I'm not going to be super familiar with some of the characters. I mean, obviously I know Y'shtola because she's in the very beginning squad that you meet. But some of the others, maybe not so much. Wait. What am I doing? I'm missing the collector booster. There it is. Alright, let's see what we got here. Last collector booster sample. Mess. Okay, yeah, this is from 14. Perfect example of a character that I do not recall. Ooh, upgrade for a Final Fantasy X deck. Perfect. Alright, let's get into this. So Y'shtola is a non-creature spells matter deck. I've heard that this one, in the right situations, can be extremely, extremely good. But that's like any deck that cares about non-creatures and taking advantage of them. Here we go. Here we have the art for Y'shtola. Looks fantastic. And on a personal note, I love 4-mana creatures that are 2/4. I feel like that's a very sweet spot for a commander. Yeah. Grahatia. I'm not entirely familiar with who this is, so I will save myself from saying any dumb comments, but the card looks really, really good. Both its effect and the appearance. Yeah, the fact that I still haven't heard this name spoken in the actual game, it bothers me because it sounds like it looks like it would be very complicated. So I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. Okay, Champions from Beyond. Now, one thing from this deck specifically that I love, and some of the other cards in the set, is Job Select. I think this is a much, much better version of Living Weapon, because this actually gives you a 1/1 creature that can stick around, even if the equipment gets destroyed or you choose to move it to another creature. Whereas Living Weapon just gives you a 0/0 germ, if I'm not mistaken, and it dies as soon as the equipment goes somewhere else. So Job Select is fantastic, it's in flavor, and I think it's a much better mechanic, when it comes to Magic. Okay, another summon. Ooh, Lalafels. I always see them running around when I play the game. It's so funny. Francis to Waters. Alfinod. Hope I'm saying that correctly. Blue Mage's Cane. Oh, there we go. Homeboy. Going to be switching that later. Not gonna pronounce that. Not even gonna try. Ooh. Observe Stasis. Very nice. Eye of Nidhogg. And Danielle. It's gonna be a while before I familiarize myself with all these cards, since they're all new. Transpose. Well, I play Black Mage. I'm very familiar with this. Transpose. This is what you do to switch between fire and ice phases for your optimal DPS. Although some people say that you can do different things instead of transpose to swing between fire and ice, but whatever. That's beside the point. Hildebrand. Homeboy. Oh, I pulled this card earlier, so we'll also be upgrading that. This name. Papalimo Totolimo. It's so funny. Lalafels, man. Lalafels. And if you want to ask, I am very indecisive when it comes to what race I like, so I usually go between human or elf. Right now I'm an elf. I don't know if I'm going to go back to human. Who knows? Cleansing Nova. Awesome. Final Judgment. So this is a strictly worse farewell, but it's still really good. Okay. Dig through time. Yep, this is the section where we have the reprints. That's a beautiful art. Wow, Sublime Epiphany. And it says counter spell, so I like it. Torrential Gearhulk, awesome to see some Gearhulk. Crux of Fate. Now I'm not entirely sure if this is a theme specific to 14. That's why this Dragon's Matters card it's here. But it's a good reprint, and yeah, it gives you flexibility. Baleful's Tricks, awesome to see. Always a great little early game card. Vindicate. Again, this is a really good card, really good removal. It's a little steep on the mana cost because one of each color, but shouldn't have too much trouble casting a late game. Okay, here we go for the lands. Very nice again. Some repeats from the prior decks. Sunken Hollow. I actually really like that card. Well, that's beautiful. Wide Aura Sight. Very nice. That's a little removal and ramp. Like I was saying, the job select mechanic is fantastic. Really, really big fan of it. I had a deck, blue-black deck specifically, at the pre-release, and it functioned fairly well. This in combination with the Black Mage staff that pings everybody, pings your opponent for 1 damage every time you cast a non-creature. It's very good, especially in limited. Lingering Souls, flashback Lingering Souls. Very nice. Swords to Plowshares. Again, love to see. Anytime a precon has Swords to Plowshares, Reanimate, or Path to Exile, I'm just really happy because those are always good cards to reprint. Propaganda. Now, I do like the Galaxy style border, but I feel like they should have kept that Constellation. I think that's what I meant to say. I feel like they should have kept that for Theros cards only, not, every enchantment, but it looks nice, can't deny it. Exsanguinate. Oh, win condition. Siphon Mine, very good. Ooh, Arcane Signet, very nice. Sol Ring. And it's one of the crystals. Awesome. Town Vessel, that looks cool. I have not gotten to it. Anything that looks remotely like this in the game. Huh. That looks very cool. And again, some more lands. Command Tower, that's beautiful art. Wow. Beautiful playmat of this. And I'm kind of sad that I had to use, regular Magic playmat for these unboxings. The pre-order that I have for the Final Fantasy playmats, I specifically got the one that has Bahamut and Ifrit fighting from Final Fantasy 16. I believe that's going to ship once the actual set releases a week from today on June 13th. Yeah. Okay, here we have some of the basics, full arts from all the different games. These cards are absolutely beautiful. And we have the hero tokens with different classes. An Aura, a Mikote. Yeah. Very, very nice. A little removal. Love that they're double-sided as well. Hey, Black Mage. Ooh, I always love this outfit. Alright. So, that is the Final Fantasy XIV Commander deck. Now, which one do you think is better as the face commander? Ishtola or Grahatia. I think I'm gonna go with Ishtola just because the constant drawing off of her ability, it sounds amazing. When it says do this only once each turn, you can't abuse it. You can't go bananas with it unless you copy the trigger with Stonic Resonator or somehow else. But whatever. Now, this is a very fun thing. If you have the other Ishtola in the main set, that she blinks a creature and then she gives you a second end step, this now becomes incredibly good. More so than before. Yeah, I'm gonna have some fun brewing some upgrades for these decks. Oh, these foilings. I love traditional Magic foils. They're so nice. But yeah, so let me know if you guys like this type of content, both Magic related and Final Fantasy related. I'll be more than happy to upload more videos, about Commander or even about Final Fantasy, maybe some Final Fantasy unboxings, or maybe talking about some Final Fantasy games. I do have specific takes on Final Fantasy that some people might find controversial, like Final Fantasy 16 being my favorite, but that's neither here nor there. Let me know if you guys like this, and I'll be sure to do more of it. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye.